Alright, so today I'll be teaching you guys how to do the 21 card trick. It's a really simple trick, it's pretty effective, and it's really easy to do. So what you need, as the name may imply, is 21 cards. So here we have 21 cards. And you'll ask the spectator to choose a card. We'll say this card, for example, 6 of hearts. And they can put it back anywhere in the deck, and they can shuffle it. So then you'll deal the cards out into 3 columns. And you'll ask them, could you please point to the pile that your card is in? And they'll point to this pile. And so you'll take this pile and you'll sandwich it in between the other 2 piles. And you deal the cards out again. And you ask them to point to their the column that their card is in, and they'll point to this one. And you deal the cards out one final time. And you ask them which pile their card is in, and they'll point to the center one. So you sandwich it once again. And this time you can deal the cards out like so. So we have all 21 cards laid out. And you can ask them to choose, let's say, choose 4 of the piles. And they might choose all 4 on this side. And so you'll say, okay, let's get rid of these 4. Then you ask them to choose 2 piles. And they might choose these 2. And so you'll say, okay, we'll keep these 2. And we'll discard the rest. Then of these 6, you ask them to choose a pile. And they may choose this one. And you'll say, okay, let's keep that one. And of these 3 cards, ask them to choose 2. And they may choose this one, these 2 over here. So you'll say, okay, we'll keep these 2 cards. And finally, you ask them to choose one of these cards. And they may choose this one. They'll say, okay, let's get rid of that. And of those cards that you eliminated, all that's left is a 6 of hearts. That's what the trick looks like. So the fundamental, mechanism behind this trick is just straight up math. And there's a lot of great tutorials or videos explaining how the trick works. But the gist of it is that by dealing the cards out in this way, you slowly eliminate the possibilities of what the card could be. And after the 3rd time, the card will always end up being in the 11th position. So let's just say they choose a 9 of diamonds, and then after 3 times of dealing it out, it will be in the 11th position. So let's just pretend like we've done it 3 times and now it's in the 11th position. So after getting it into that position, you can now do whatever you want. You can even tell them that, in some cases this trick is called 11 because the card will always be in the 11th position. Or you can do the way I presented it, where you deal the cards out in any sort of pattern, and you can slowly get them to choose the card because you can actually know exactly where their card is just based on dealing them out. So it's really up to you how you want to finish it, but the whole idea is that by dealing the cards out like that, you know exactly what position their card is in this deck, and you can do really whatever you want with that knowledge. But yeah, try it yourself. It always works as long as you deal the cards out left to right, top to bottom, and you collect the cards, keeping the pile that they chose in the middle. It will always work. But yeah, that's why I like self-working tricks, because they're super easy. You don't have to think too much, and you can really play around with how you want to do a reveal. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.